Tails. Tail won the toss back.
Hi, good afternoon and warm welcome to MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate. What a great game is happening today. This is happening between 1st and 12th of August 2025, whereas all the states are clashing with each other for one championship. Today's game, it's Kuala Lumpur taking on Sarawak, and Kuala Lumpur have won the toss. Said Aziz, without hesitation, chosen to bat first. Going inside, Said Aziz along with the left-hand swashbuckling batter Arslan Shabir, known for his big hittings. These two left-handers are really dangerous. If you allow them to bat for the power play, it's going to be a huge amount of runs, and they'll be looking to win this game because the first game they've lost by 30 runs, and there is only one change is happening today. Jamshid is sitting out, and Neville is in for KL, and he's such an experienced candidate playing for Selangor, and now it's for Kuala Lumpur, and things are happening really hot. Said Aziz is taking the strike, and with that, let me have the privilege to welcome Rahik, my co-commentator. Hi Rahik, Salam Alaikum. How are you?
Welcome, salam. Thanks for the warm welcome, Amin Bhai. It's been good for a long time doing in the complex with you. It's a lovely day here at STC Oval. Good afternoon to you guys as well. Do keep tuned with us. We'll be commentating on the play till the end. We are now starting our first innings of the second game. Kuala Lumpur versus Sarawak. We have Said Aziz and Arslan Shabir on the striking end, and they're on the first ball, the first innings. Brilliantly bowled, using the seam of the new ball, guiding the ball towards the batsman. Saying that, thank you again for the warm welcome. Stay tuned with us, guys.
Muhammad Ashik Alam is the right-hand medium pacer. So Said Aziz,
Ashik Alam for the second ball. Just punching into the right time and hitting the boundary. Said Aziz, a 6. Got to the second ball of the over.
that one was an amazing shot from Said Aziz on one leg. So stylish. That is his signature shot. And there was a field set up at the deep, but he managed to hit that six because that was timed superbly by the left-hand batter. He's a big name in Malaysian cricket circuit, captain of national team and captain of Kuala Lumpur. And once he's set, it's a treat to watch. Let's see what he can do for the next ball.
Ashik Alam, new player, he played 2 matches and got 3 wickets. Yet to see what he can show us. Well left, unexpected bounce from the ball.
So that's a well left. You're right. After the six, he was very watchful because this is a very good delivery from Muhammad Ashik. It shows that what kind of energy he brings into that ball. I think he's using his shoulder really well. That ball was one of the best ball he bowled until the 3 balls he bowled.
Straight up in the air. So, and using the pace of the ball, even if it's not timed to perfection, it will reach the boundary. Another six more runs added by Saidazis.
This is something tells you that the amount of pace being generated from this right arm medium pacer Ashik. Look at that, the leading edge takes the ball over the ropes behind the keeper. Amazing. That is super pace. And even the experienced candidate Saeed Aziz was a little bit bamboozled by the ball. Very good delivery from Mohammad Ashik. Full marks to him.
She takes a slow run up, I would say, and speed is most generated from the shoulder down.
Very well said, Rahik. He's running really slowly, but it's like the amount of energy he produces before the ball being bowled is huge. And with the shoulder, he brings that shoulder to the game. That is one of his, like similar to Jacques Kallis, whereas he uses his shoulder most of the time. He's a similar kind of bowler. Very surprising sometimes, bouncing from the odd areas. So batters should be very, very careful. And here comes Arslan facing Mohammad Ashik.
When facing this kind of bowlers, it's really difficult to anticipate when the speed the ball will be high or low with the turning speed from the shoulder, the pace. It's difficult to play.
Not easy, you're right. Not that easy because even you can bat quite okay because you loses the rhythm as a batter. I'm being a batter. If the bowler comes very fast on ball, it's easy for me to play. But if you run slow, bowl fast,
And another huge, oh no, sorry, few bounces after 30 yards, it's well taken.
one thing I notice here, Rahik, is the batters are feeling a bit odd to play the pull shot because when they're on the back foot, the ball rushes to them pretty quickly than they expect. So that's one of the beauty of Mohammad Ashik. He bowls such a pace that they are not able to pull the ball and meet the ball on time. That's one of the example. Whereas Arslan played that little bit elevated, but didn't get that power behind the ball because the ball was rushing to him. Very good over from Ashik. Apart
Absolutely
from
right.
the runs leaked,
Absolutely right. Because when you're getting ready to play the ball and different time, different places the ball is landing, this pulls in the pace from his shoulder. It doesn't land on the same pitch every time, and the speed varies for each ball. Really difficult to play. Next bowler we have Mohammad Sohail Rana coming in to bowl his first over of the first innings to Saad Aziz. Saad Aziz bashing it, and it will go boundary. Another huge six.
Mohammad Sohail was the bowler. Look at that. He noticed that little bit of a short ball. No wasting time here. Put it away. There was a fielder kept at the deep, but Said Aziz didn't care. Hitting that ball over him for a lovely, lovely six. That was timed beautifully by him. So 6 runs ahead. The runs are coming so easy and good. Now it's 22 for no loss after 1.1 overs.
Both the batsmen are well settled in players. They have played long games in STC, well defended. So I expect they don't win their wickets too early and play a long game, building up a good partnership. For the third ball.
It was a very close one. Very good bowling by Sohail after that first ball being hit for a six. He immediately realizes his mistake and not giving that opportunity again to Said Aziz for making him cramped.
As I was saying, players are struggling a bit because the way he's bowling, the batsmen aren't able to open up their arms. Difficult to play.
This is a good
Last
decision from
ball.
Kuala Lumpur because they're bringing two top batters as an openers. Aslan, everyone knows that once he's set, he only deals with sixes and fours.
Good damn it too. Still playing sole runner. Last ball of the over. With that, what is shown.
The ball was a little bit wide because he was trying to cramp Aslan Shabir, just misses the line. Wide ball.
Saved by the fielder. With that marks the end of the over number 2, 24 of Neil.
2 overs, 24 runs, 12 runs and over, and already 3 sixes being hit. And that's a good sign for Kuala Lumpur. This is their second game of this tournament. First game they lost by 30 runs.
Sarawak played a match yesterday. Some beautiful spirit. Had a different color jersey though. Ashikalam coming in again. Asada is going for the bigger one, and he does.
Look at the shot. There was on a back foot and the ball was sailing farther from the ropes. It was beautifully played by Said Aziz. And everyone knows that he uses his timing to his best. And it looks like he's on song today. So we can expect a huge score from him. And that's a big bonus for Kuala Lumpur.
Absolutely. But Sarawak needs someone to break the rhythm of these two. And saying that, another one straight in the box.
He's dealing in sixes. Said Aziz, such an amazing shot. Now they're settled down to the pace of Muhammad Ashik. And now he's waiting for that short ball. Rather, he's reacting to that ball. That gives him extra timing to play that shot. And this one was placed excellently well because there was a mid wicket kept, but he picked up the country for his four. And he didn't use much power in that scenario. Just showed his bat, timed it, then the rest was a four.
I feel like he just had to middle the bat, and the pace of the ball did everything else. Right?
Absolutely. Cricket is all about timing. When the ball is coming to you at very good pace, you don't have to use your power. Rather, you can time it. That's what the great batters do.
So the 10 runs this over. And goes up in the air. In safely lands in no man's land.
Quite lucky that it didn't land in any fielder's hand, and either this guy could feel that they didn't connect that one properly this time. A little bit of leading it, checking his bat, and all good. But I would really like feel for Muhammad Ashik because he produced an excellent opportunity for his fielders. Just the ball dropped in no man's land. Another chance for Said Aziz, but this is an interesting contest. He's not giving up bowling the short ball. Said Aziz keep hitting him.
Right. The variations Ashikalam is getting. That last ball, the sudden Yorker length and hit the bottom part of the bat. That's usually something for the bat. Takes it down.
It was a better ball
Last
from Muhammad Ashik. Yep, not short of a length. A rush to the batter to the leg stump line. But nicely played by Said Aziz. Not only looking for fours and sixes, when good balls or cramping balls is managing those things. That is the beauty of a good batter.
now Ashikalam is focusing too much on the pace, which made his line and length disappear from the storyline.
Already 12 came in this over. Mohammad Ashik bit expensive in his first 2 overs, almost 28 runs lead. And adding to that, He bowled a wide, so he needs to bowl another two balls to complete his second over.
Pitching it back. And it will go to boundary. Missed by the player.
No bowlers were like that. Look at that, the pace, the leading edge. It's very fine to the fielder, but he gave everything what he has. But bowler was not happy at all, losing that ball to a boundary. That's how the fast bowlers react when you miss boundaries. But one thing is certain about Mohammad Ashik is he's got pace. He's got pace. No doubt about that.
32 runs in his 1.5 overs. Expensive. Can he get a chance of redemption? And an unexpected bouncer again. That marks the end of the over number 3. With 40 runs in a scoreboard, 0 wickets, Arsenal 6 of 5, Saturday is 31 of 30.
That one was sheer anger from Mohammad Ashik. You see those things in Test cricket, but Mohammad Ashik brings that to the T20, and that one was like seeming away from Arslan Shabir's face. But he moved away trying to play that shot. A lethal ball, I would say. Mohammad Ashik was expensive, but very expressive. Both he had. And 40 for no loss after 3 overs. Kuala Lumpur sailing high.
New bowler coming in. Chelsea number 54.
Between these two batters, Saeed Aziz is a little bit more fluent than Arslan. Arslan is not yet found his rhythm. So he'll be looking to do that because 3 overs done.
So it goes at it again. No way anyone can stop that.
Unbelievable shot from Saeed Aziz. Look at that. That's not even a short ball, but he rocked on the back foot. The exclusive timing took the ball away from the long on rope. That was a 6. When you give a 6 in your first ball, the pressure is on you. Sohail will be feeling the pressure now. And Saeed Aziz, look at that, 37 in 14 balls. That's about 200 strike rate. More than expected from a top order bat like him. So he's doing his duty. Power play is excellent for Kuala Lumpur.
So far, Sadhus has 5 sixes and 1 4 in just 3.1 overs of the game. Exceptional batting. And goes again into offside. And a boundary it is.
Saeed Aziz is in a Midas touch. Whatever he touches turns gold. This one is an amazing shot. Expected this kind of deliveries from a bowler. And that was kind of a premeditated shot on the back foot, clearing the short point fielder. Whoever he was playing it officially, but had enough timing and power to hit that boundary.
With the current run rate. And as I was saying, another boundary. Couldn't even let me finish talking. This is boundaries after boundaries. 4 sixes, giving us the whole entertainment today. You see the current gameplay they have, the current run rate, your projected score is just above 50.
Three different shots and 3 different balls. Look at that, Rahi. What kind of a versatile player Saeed Aziz is. One played on long on, and one to the point, and one to the deep square leg. 3 different balls, 3 different shots. That is the strength of Saeed Aziz, and that's not brutal hitting. That's pure cricketing shots and timing. Very, very good batting. 45 of 16 balls.
Right, I mean, he has a strike rate of 281 now, being an opener. Something we don't see quite often.
This is a dream start for him and for his team. Now Aslan Shabir doing a good job, not overreacting, taking his own time.
We're seeing that. It goes huge again, following the steps of Saeed Aziz, adding 6 more runs to the scoreboard.
Look at the shot. He made it look so simple, but the power he generated against the spinner, something that is Aslan Shabir. We all know his T10 abilities, T20 abilities, known for his swashbuckling batting. But this is a lethal combination. If you ask me, Saeed Aziz and Arslan, definitely it's a threat to the opponents.
Absolutely. Or both have experience. Both are smartly playing, not getting into greedy.
And both are
That is
naturally
saying that
aggressive.
4 overs done, 62 of nil.
Look at the run rate. Rahik here, it's a 15.50 after 4 overs. They have another 2 overs left in the power play. I think looks like they can cross 80 runs in the first 6, and looks like this is a big game for them. Maybe they'll cross 200 certainly if they play like this for the another 16 overs. And who knows? It will be like 220, 230 score today.
Already, both of them has boundaries of 6 sixes and 4 fours, something we don't see quite often after 4 overs. Previous match we had between Johor and Clinton, we have seen Clinton get all out by 80 runs. They're already to 62. Massive. New bowler coming in.
The captain is
Chun
in to ball. He is the captain of Sarawak.
Good start from the captain.
That's a brave decision from the captain, Iron Alam, bring himself in as the things are not going as planned.
Striking it down, Arsenal Shabir. Here running behind it. Can he stop it? They do not. 4 more runs added to the scoreboard.
This is no stoppings from these two left-handers, killing the bowling lineup of Sarawak. And captain got the treatment from Arslan Shabi this time. Extra covers, stylish game. 4 runs. The fielder tried his best to stop the ball. Nothing stops Arslan here.
Alam trying different variations, but yet could not. Ashram straight up in the air, but and it's taken.
Look at that bowling. Fantastic bowling. That's the captain for you. He came in and gave the breakthrough. That's the captain's real good bowling. Aslan Shabir, it was a leading edge, maybe a wrong shot selection, I would say. Lost his cool. All he need is just accompany his captain who is playing really well, Saeed Aziz. Now Ahmed Faiz is walking in for the one down position. He's in a rock solid form, scored 80 plus in the previous game. Getting in along with Ahmed Faiz, he's a proper man for this situation. Take singles and doubles initially, once settle down, and he'll complete the innings in style. That is Ahmed Faiz, the ex-captain of Malaysian national side, known for his strong batting abilities and a very strong temperament. Number 12, Ahmed Faiz.
Boundaries. So we mentioned that this is just 4 runs off its half century. Just 17 balls, fastest I've seen so far. Brilliant batting. Always love him. Have him seen play. Setting up the field. The new batsman Ahmed Faiz. 3 balls to go. Easy to get the newer batsman rather than the settled in ones. Going in for the field right now.
Three balls left.
beautifully. A slight bit of aggression shown by the Sarawak team, both bowling and fielding right now.
This is a very good comeback from Sarawak. The way the first 4 overs being bowled and got hit everywhere. This is fantastic.
What a shot that was. I mean, by you tell me one thing. How are they playing this shot? The amount of force they have to generate, surprisingly so much.
This is all about timing, right? That's the beauty of cricket. When you have enough pace, and if you made the ball in the middle of the bat and with the proper timing, that will sail over the ropes. Cricket is very simple if you know the technique.
The last ball, right foot in the fielding. 5 overs are done with 70 runs and score with 1 wicket.
The way he played the last ball tells us that how good touch he is in, how good form he is in. Ahmed face. Look at the ball he played behind the wicket, 6 runs, and the front foot cover drive. I think he looks so dangerous. If he plays for another 6 to 7 overs, settle there, and it's going to be a huge run for Kuala Lumpur. It's going to be an exciting game for the viewers because we see lots of fours and sixes here.
That's what the viewers and myself likes to watch. Hope to see Sadhus get his century. But I do want Sarawak to give a contest fighting, not giving the runs so easily they have done in the 5 overs. I would like to see some twist and climax in this story rather than being a one-side game. The first one here at STC over.
One thing I would like to stress here, Rahik, is the weather is such very hot and humid here. When the I had a opportunity to talk to Syed Aziz, the captain. He said it's pretty hot and he needs to hydrate himself.
Absolutely. Oh, that could have gone badly.
And with that, he
And
scored his half century. What a knock from the captain! Superb shot. What a beautiful timing. The ball goes straight to the long off boundary and 18 balls 50. Said Aziz looking super dangerous.
I mean, I would like to guess the final score for Kuala Lumpur.
Sure, 200 plus. That's for sure.
Surely already 76 with 15 overs left.
Yes. 130, the amount of batting they have. If you look at the likes of Virendip Singh waiting in the dugout to bat next, definitely it's going to be a huge score today. And let's say, imagine if Said Aziz bat for another 5 overs, it will be like 120, 130 plus already.
Surely all the superstars in one team. Amirul Rashid coming in. Shugo from Amirul Rashid. With Fairs in the striking end. That won't be a wide.
Super boundary from Ahmed Face. Look at the shot. That one was a textbook shot from Ahmed Face. Front foot forward, head forward, body weight transfers to the front toe. That did the rest. Excellent shot over covers. A classy for boundary for Ahmed Faiz, who scored 10 of 6 balls. Then very good touch. The ball sails over long on for a huge six. Lovely batting by Ahmed Faiz. Beautiful timing this time. The fielder had no chance of stopping that. 15 runs came in Awang Amirul Rashid's over. That's quite expensive. Kuala Lumpur is just 13 short of 100 in just 6 overs. The power play is done. As we expected, they crossed 80 marks in 6 overs. The umpire signaling end of the power play because 6 overs done. The fielding team has some breather here because they can spread the field to cut those boundaries. So this is a good opportunity for them to restrict these two batters. Look at the strike rate of Said Aziz. That's more than 200 now. Ahmed Faiz is batting on 200 strike rate. The instruction was simple, go there and express yourself. Loose balls, put it away. They're dealing in sixes here. But Shohail is back. Got 4 overs quota. This is the third over. Nicely played by Said Aziz to the long leg side for a single. What a lovely shot from Ahmed Faiz. That was a masterclass batting. Look at that. So hell ball outside the off stump. Stand and deliver. Less fit movement. Maximum effect. 4 runs to Ahmed Faiz. He's moved to 20 of just 8 balls. Back-to-back boundaries. This is copy paste of the previous shot. There were 2 fielders standing to cut that boundary. Really surprising how they missed to stop that. Extremely good timing from Ahmed Faiz. Not a good bowling from Sohail. He knows that Ahmed Faiz is very strong in that area. The bowling again to the same spot. Not a good decision. Just 4 runs short of 100. Kuala Lumpur. The batting supremely good. Very carefully played this time. No runs. Already 9 runs came in this first 4 balls. This is the masterclass batting. This is the masterclass batting. The youngsters watching this game have a close eye on Ahmed Faiz. This is amazing batting. Back foot, using the pace, knowing the fielders, hitting it in the gap of 4 boundary. He hits boundaries like singles and doubles here. Pretty straight, long off for 1 run. Said Ahmed Faiz moved to 29 in just 12 balls. 3 overs done for Mohammad Sohail, 44 runs given. And here comes 100 runs partnership and 100 runs for Kuala Lumpur in just 7 overs. They have 13 overs left and there is a high chance that this game they can score 200 plus. Aaron Alam Chu Chun is back to bowl his second over. He's the only successful bowler in this game who picked up a wicket. The two Arslan Shabir's wicket. It's a leading edge. He's given 10 runs in his previous over. They're looking to bowl to Ahmed Faiz and try to pick up his wicket as well. This is amazing shot from Ahmed Faiz. He's not stopping this time. Cover drive, 4 runs. No mistakes. Aaron Alam already under pressure, giving first ball boundary. 105 for 1 after 7.1 overs. The keeper is standing up to for the medium pacer. It negates the coming down the wicket shots. And that one was bowled wide. Slight stop from the keeper. Allows only 1 run from the batter and extra 1 run. Looks like a couple of runs. It's wide. This is a high pressure game for bowlers, especially. The way these two batters are batting, it puts tremendous pressure on the bowlers. And captain said, let me take the responsibility, and I bowled this over. Look at that shot. Pure timing, scintillating from Syed Aziz. The carnage continues. The left-hander did not think to put that away from the long-on fielder. Aaron Alam, the captain of Sarawak, is under huge pressure. Already given 12 runs in his first 3 balls. Either he's moved to 58. The high chance that he can score 100 here. Very good bowling. A complete miss from Syed Aziz. Good one from Aaron. A big swing and a miss. Back to back dot balls. Nice bowling by Aaron here. Good thinking. That is asking for punishment. You bowl 10 balls to Syed Aziz and he can hit you 10 times in the same zone. That was a loose ball after a couple of extremely good balls. And umpire said it went for a 6. Supreme timing from the captain himself. This is the second 6 of the over. Expensive again. 119 for 1. 1 ball left in the 8th over. The shot goes straight to the extra cover. Oh my goodness. There was a fumbling. Four runs to end with. That was unacceptable. At this standard, they should have stopped this kind of fieldings. Not acceptable. Already they've scored a couple of 6s and 4s in Aaron's over. Another 4 runs with negligence. Added 4 runs to the total. 123 for 1 after 8 overs. Kuala Lumpur flying very high. Not reachable. Sarawak has no clue where to bowl to these two batters, especially Syed Aziz. Very nicely played by Ahmed Faiz. One run. Awang Amirul is back to ball his second over. The next side field is strongly protected. A country deep square leg and deep mid wicket, long on. All of them standing to control Syed Aziz. Awang to Syed. One easy run to the long off. Nicely played to the mid wicket, one run for Syed Aziz. Things are pretty calm now. Awang bowling really well. White ball. This is going to be a nice over from Awang Amirul because not given any boundaries yet. One ball left. Actually played to the long off. Very, very calm over. Just 4 runs given in the ninth over by Awang Amirul. Textbook drive to long off. Ahmed Face. End of ninth over. 127 for one. Ahmed Faiz on 35 of 15 deliveries. Syed Aziz moved to 70 of just 29 balls. They have 11 overs left. The current run rate says it's a 14.11. All the possibilities to cross 200 today. Single. Things are getting calmer after eighth over. Look at that. That's a huge wicket. A big shot from Syed Aziz went up and beautifully caught at the deep. A very important wicket. What a lovely bowling by Amza. He's bowling his first over, picked up the pricey wicket of Syed Aziz, looking so dangerous. Looked like he could have scored 100 today, but he did his duty. Captain's knock, 70 of 30 balls. Came to an end. KL side is looking super dominant and dangerous. these two these two teams played one game each, and they lost the first game, and they badly need 2 points the points table, and whoever wins it get the 2 points and move up in the points table. Looks like Kuala Lumpur started the proceedings on a high note, and after Saeed Aziz, it's Virendip Singh who joined Ahmed Faiz. These batters are looking too dangerous because they have just completed a tournament in Singapore, played alongside of Hong Kong, China, Singapore, and they won the championship. All these batters are in rich form. Sarawak needs to be very, very cautious bowling to this kind of batters. You need to be on the money all the time. Bowl on the right zones. Hamza will be a happy man picking up the pricey wicket. Captain Iron will be much relieved to see the overs are a little bit calmer after 8 overs. Another 4 balls left. Man who you are seeing is Virendip Singh, the top runs getter for Malaysia, one of the top names in Malaysian national side. And he sets, he will be very dangerous. Look at that. The first ball he faced started with a boundary. Man on a mission. That was not a boundary ball at all, but he converted that as a boundary. Immense skill. These batters are very powerful and very fit. That one was wide, completely out of control. Went away from the wide line. 2 easy runs for Kuala Lumpur. Nicely driven. The offside, 1 run taken for Ahmed Faiz. Effortless batting. A textbook drive from Ahmed Faiz. He moved to 37 of 17 balls. A lovely shot played to the offside, and that rose to the boundary within a flash. 2 boundaries for Virendip Singh. He is not taking time to settle down here. He's on a mission. Back to back boundaries. Look at that. 2 balls he faced. 8 runs scored. Look at the shot here. There is no chance for the deep extra cover fielder. That was brilliant batting from Virendip Singh. 12 of 3 balls. 3 balls he faced. 3 boundaries he scored against Hamza. Beautiful batting.
We are seeing some masterclass batting from Kuala Lumpur. Departure of Saeed is went heavy, but nevertheless, we have been Singh, Ahmed Fayaz. There's now 37 of 17. See another half century over here from him. Virendip Singh just starting up with 3 4s, 12 runs in 3 balls. Totally in form. Not missing out on anything. There you have it. It's 10 overs well done. It's pretty hot out there. There's hydrating themselves. The bowling we have Mohd Haris Afnan. Singh has played 412 matches, 1,081 runs at 199 wickets. Exceptional stats he has. That it's starting the 11th ball. Down, taking a single. Singh will be looking to get his half century as well. It's already 145 in 10 overs. We've seen teams defend against lesser than this. Goes huge with Singh. Straight on track. And a boundary. Huge 6 added to the scorecard. He's not happy at all. The second ball. 6, already 7 this over. The game has been dominating by Kuala Lumpur so far. It's 2 wickets. Sarawak wants to restrict them. They need to take some quick wickets, not let them cross 180 the next 9 overs. It goes again, high up in the ground, and huge again, another 6. Taking Harris very lightly, I see. 2 back-to-back 6s. Too long on now. He's off one. A bit puzzled right now. Afghan has played 100 matches, 946 runs, and 62 wickets. Experience, but the experience is more on the other side of the field. They just play the series. Brilliant form. The national team stars. As it is, we would see everyone. Goes at it again in the same place. Another huge 6-3 back-to-back 6s. Everyone Singh. The crowd is amazed over there at STC. 2 balls to go. Can we see 2 more 6s from Everyone Singh? Nice to go, but no, a grounded shot. And it will too reach the boundary. Not a 6, but a 4. We're seeing now at 34 of 7. What a batting he's doing over here. I think it's going to be really difficult for Sarawak defend reaching the target. Was it again on the offside? And taken! Haris Afran, after a long struggle. Nevertheless, he got 23 runs, but nonetheless, he got this wicket off. Wendip Singh. Using 34 of 7, gone out. 2 Haris. A brilliant knock comes to an end. Saying that was a risky shot he played. Not calculated enough. Not enough power to the offside. But contributed greatly to the score. 34 runs added to the scorecard by 8 balls to him. It's 167 of 3 now. 11 overs. The new batsman coming in. Mid phase, playing it slow, steady. Hamza bowling the second over. Gave 17 runs and 1 wicket in his first over. Azri with Faz. All the superstars in one team. It's a lot. Punching towards the leg side, pick a quick single. Azri taking the time to get settled in. Yes and a no situation. Beautiful bowling from Hamza. Restricting them, bringing down the run rate. Good defense from Azri. Taking his time to get settled in. Just to the leg side, taking a quick single. With Faz just 10 runs off his half century. T20 balls, 40 runs, 5 4s, 2 6s. Strike rate of 200. Amazing batting from Kuala Lumpur. The wicket of Azri. Well, within the yes and no situation over there. Got out. Short gameplay for Azri over there. Quick 2 wickets fallen for Kuala Lumpur. Couple now at 172 of 4. Sarawak doing a good job restricting them. The new batsman will be Deepak Kumar for Kuala Lumpur alongside Ahmed Faiz. Hamza with one more ball to go for his over. But we're on the striking end. So far, the game has been coming by Kuala Lumpur, but now there's a slight change in the story. Already 4 wickets down. Sorry, looked like the over was ended with that. Over was done. 172 of 4. More. He's getting the ball behind the keeper. Won't reach the boundary. Great effort by the Sarawak. Roll comes through. 174 of 4. Over was done. Kumar 2 of 1. With Fez 40 of 20. With 12 overs, they have always scored 172. 8 overs more to go. A lot can happen. Sarawak really needs to restrict them under 200. The greatest score is running at 290, which will be close to impossible to reach. It's Aziz when the bowling. Should have been there. No one there, no one's land. Saved. Hamza Pang bowled 2 overs, 2 wickets, and 24 runs. Mohd Nazril onto his first over of the first innings. Brilliantly bowled. No contact between the bat or the ball. Beautifully bowled. Can you get it? Appeals. Quite a yes and no situation going on over here at STC. But brilliant keeping, I would say. Lightning fast. More balls to go. The flighted delivery to him. And Vander Pudding with bounce. 2 balls to go. Quite windy out there at STC. Touching down the leg side. Single. Last ball to go. That was amazing bowling right now. Just 2 runs. And Fez gets in the line and striking the ball, and it will reach the boundary. 4 runs at the last ball. It comes up to 180 of 4 wickets in 13 overs. 7 overs of game left of the first innings. Striking it down on the boundary. Fast, really getting used to that shot. Getting another huge six. And Fast, a wonderful way to reach his half century. What a shot that was. Fast didn't get too greedy with his time and reached his half century. Striking down the left side to look for a single. But didn't strike again to from Faz. Well settled in batsman. Been playing Hamza quite well. Faz again! A huge six. Fully in control. 6 more runs are being added. 195 of 4 right now. One more ball to go. And we see 200 in this over. With one ball left. So, bowling is but no match for Ahmed Faz. Goes again. Another huge six out of the stadium in a different barcode. The total comes up to 201 runs, 4 wickets. Ahmed Faz 64.6, Deepak 5 of 7 in 14 overs. 6 more overs of gameplay left. Mohd Nazrul coming in again for his second over. 15th over of the game. Going to Deepak Kumar. Deepak Kumar yet to announce himself in style. Deepak Kumar won't get greedy. He's going to give the strike to Ahmed Faz, who is well settled in and is taking on the bowlers. Ahmed Faz and going for the same shot every time. Strong side the leg, moving himself towards the off, hitting towards the leg side. Nazrul caught back too, bowling a bit to the off now. Faz struggled in that shot. That's what happens. There was no leg work in that shot. Standing in the position and just swinging the bat. 2 balls to go for this over. Come around strike. Beautiful shot by Deepak Kumar. Can they stop it? They do. Brilliant effort for the fielding of Sarawak. We have to see the right distinction. Yes, not a boundary. 2 singles. Last ball for Mohd Nazrul. And we see some tricks up his sleeve. And he take a wicket. Deepak Kumar. And that will reach the boundary. Four more runs being added in the last ball. Total bringing up to 211 of 4 in 15 overs, but 12 of 10 with fast 67 of 29. Brilliant batting from these two, picking up a good partnership after Sadis and Brindip Singh. We have the captain of Sarawak coming in, Alam Cheo Chun, bowling to Amit Faiz, the batsman who's been playing for a long time now. Punching down the leg side, taking a quick single.
And what a scintillating innings here by Ahmed Faiz, 68 of just 30 balls, over 200 strike rate. This is a massive innings, and that helped Kuala Lumpur to score past 210 runs, just 15 overs. They have huge hunger for runs here.
Sarawak couldn't keep the run below 200, and with four more overs to go, it's going to be expensive for them. With four balls to go for this over, bowling to Amit Faiz. Would love to see some big shots being played. And striking down the offside, and player under it, and it's get caught.
And that's a breakthrough. That's a break point for Sarawak. After a long day, they have been hit left, right, and center by Kuala Lumpur. Got their man Ahmed Faiz. It's a main wicket. If you allow him to stand for another couple of overs, to definitely add 20 to 30 runs more. What a lovely innings. There is a huge applause from the dugout, Kuala Lumpur's dugout. They are just encouraging and appreciating Ahmed Fai's innings. That is very crucial for these 213 runs for 5 wickets. And here comes Kizar Hayat, the most experienced batter. Very solid middle order. These days, he is finishing the innings quite nicely. Got some big hits under his sleeves. Let's see how he finishes this innings. Kizar Hayat and Yes Patro Deepak Kumar going to stitch a partnership here for the next and the last 5 overs.
Kizar Hayat has played 199 matches, runs 2,220, and 277 wickets. Massive stats, I would say.
This has been a run feast for Kuala Lumpur. They look formidable and looks like they can go past 250 easily in this competition. And it's going to be a mammoth total to chase for Sarawak. And they need to play from the ball number one to chase this target. They should be very aggressive and score at least 10 to 15 runs or 12 runs in an over.
The opening order batsmen of Kuala Lumpur has paved the way for the lower order to play without pressure. You can see Deepak Kumar and Kizar Hayat, they can play at their normal game in their comfort zone. They do not need to do anything extravagant to reach their score. They already have 250 runs.
Very solid shot from Izar Hayat here. And what a quiet over from Irene Allen, the captain of Sarawak. Just gave 5 runs in this over. And look at that. He picked up 2 wickets for his team. And 37 runs given in the 3 overs. That's quite expensive because this is a game where everyone bowls. At least they have given 10 to 12 runs in an over. That's what happened to all the bowlers. 216 for 5 Kuala Lumpur after 16 overs. They have just 24 balls left to score as many runs as possible. Nicely played by Dees Patro Deepak. Out this is Kizar. Down the wicket, tried to play Mohammad Nazril. He's bowling his third over. Look at the shot. That one was like a jet, a bullet train, the extra covers. It's powerfully played by Kizarayat. Look at that.
These are at an excellence, we would say, when it comes to experience. He knows where to play which ball. Saying that, both Nazrul and experienced bowler himself, he has played 234 matches and won 50 wickets. I've had the chance to contribute with him as well.
Another boundary added to the total. Back to back boundaries for Kizarayat. Look at that. Down the crease, picked up his spot, and he's in action without wasting any time. Looks like the score passes 224 now. They have 3 balls left. Mohammad Nazril in this over. Kizarayat has only one gear, that is the fifth gear, looking to hit all the balls.
I feel like Sarawak really needs to straighten up right now. Their fielding and bowling. Restricting them at 250 would be their target, but it's quite impossible the way these two will be playing. Kizar Hayat, powerhouse he is, he won't be stopping anytime soon.
Look at that massive shot here. That boom, back foot goes past the mid wicket for a huge bound, huge six. 4-4-6. Kizarayat on 16 of just 6 balls.
Just as I was saying,
Yeah.
the powerhouse, and he goes way beyond 4-4-6. And we see these last 2 balls coming by. What do you expect from Kizar?
He definitely is going for a boundary. The intentions are very clear, and he will not stop any defense or singles. Just go for the boundaries. That's huge. This time towards deep square leg. Umpire has been busy since the first ball, raising his both arms up and down for all the sixes.
Quite a few over here at STC. We've seen so much boundaries in this match from all the players. Kizar had putting up a show for us at the end. As Amin said, a good finisher of the innings.
It's a sensible batting. Zarayat realized that it is the last ball. He wanted to strike because he's striking really, really well. 23 of just 8 balls. Not wasting any time here. 237 for 5 after 17 overs. They have the last 3 overs left in this game.
I feel like it's gonna be a bit difficult for Sarawak chasing it. They come in the field and from straight start hitting the ball all over the ground, taking up runs, cannot even have the expense to have a dot ball. And that pressure is gonna build up really soon. They do not restrict them as soon as possible, as much as they can. Otherwise, the projected score is showing 278 runs at the current run rate of 30.9. Quite difficult to chase. I would say. Mohammad Ashik coming into the action now for his third
200
over.
plus. 200 plus is not a joke. Chasing in the STC, you need a lots and lots of applications when you're batting. And 13.94 is the current run rate. Definitely, they'll end up more than 14 after 3 overs. Backward shot played to the covers. Only one run. This time there is a protection there. Good bowling by Mohammad Ashik, a fast bowler who was very expensive in the first two, coming back to bowl the third over of his spell, 18th over.
Ashik I feel like Ashik he can make a difference now because the players he was bowling to were way too good. So come on, stop in there and taken. Just as I was saying, a good wicket for Ashik Alam. Kumar departs of 14 of 12.
Rightly said, Rahik. Look at that. That was a very good ball. There was no pace at all while playing that shot. It was mid-off catch, easy catch for the fielder. And this batter, Deepak Kumar, has left, played just 14 runs of 13 balls. Izar Hayat on 24. Mohammad Ashik has 4 balls left in this over.
Shul is a good bowler, but the players was bowling at the opening order were way too good. They have been playing series, international and domestic throughout. It's quite difficult when you're bowling against Sagazis. I mean, Fiads, not that easy.
Here comes the experienced candidate, Neville Lianagi. Loads and loads of experience. A terrific all-rounder. Left-arm pacer. An interesting personality. Coaching the youngsters. Himself a coach. A very solid technique. No wasting time here for Neville. Off the mark straight away.
Straight away, giving the strike to Kizarhat, the well settled batsman, the powerhouse. I feel like Kizarhat's gonna add more runs, boundaries. That's his specialty over here. Shikalom have to do better with Kizarhat.
Looks like some shadow practice is going on, Rahik. Look at Kizar Hayat wanted to play the reverse sweep against Mohammad Ashik. Ball goes up and somebody catches. What a very good try at the deep. Umpire was checking. It's a 6 runs. And this is the
What a
second time the ball got a leading edge and goes past the ropes. Such a pacey bowler, Mohammad Ashik is.
we've seen batsmen play this shot against him quite often now. Just using the pace, sending it over the keeper, and it's gone. No one in the world can stop that ball if it crosses the keeper.
Look at that bounce from Mohammad Ashik. Zarayat, lucky escape for him, but the ball coming back to him. No chance for full shot or cut shot. That's a perfect line for Zarayat from Mohammad Ashik. That is a serious pitch. Neville has to be very careful to play against Ashik. He's quite pacey. It was a quick swirl from Neville. He is using the pace gently. We understand Mohammad Ashik gives enough pace for him to play the shot. Lucky that there was a fielder kept at the deep by Sarawak that saved boundary. Pretty good over compared to the other overs. Mohammad Ashik, 42 runs given in his 3 overs, 1 wicket picked up. After 18 overs, just short of 3 runs short of 250. Kuala Lumpur 247 for 6.
I feel like in the last shot, to the middle, it the pace Ashik was bowling at would have gone all the way, even with just a click. Captain of Sarawak coming in again, ball his fourth over. He has 37 runs and 2 wickets in his 3 overs.
That was a beautiful shot from Neville over the covers. There is a fielder kept. Aaron Allam, captain, successful bowler from Sarawak, is back to ball the penultimate over.
Never playing it safely. Building a partnership with Kizar Hayat.
Look at
Kizar,
that
brilliant shot that is! Just washing it. It was a boundary. No time to waste on the field. The ball eager to cross the boundary line. 4 more runs being added. 252 of 6.
It was asking for punishment from Aaron Allam. It was not a right line to someone like Kizar Hayat, who is looking to crash all the balls being bowled to him. He bowled the leg stump, and all he did was just swatted against the deep square leg boundary. That's it. Easy one for him. 1 and 4. Nice start in the 19th over. They crossed 250 marks. Kuala Lumpur looks dangerous. As a big hit, ball goes up, nobody's there, landed on a no man's land. Very hard for the long off fielder to catch it. Anyway, it's a good bowling from Iron. After given that 4 runs, came back and a nice ball to Neville.
Get another chance. Evan. White. White hitting that ball.
Pretty decent bowling by Aaron Allam. He's a thinking cricketer. He's not worried about getting hit by the batters. What a lovely bowling. Asking for out. It was a pretty good stumping from the keeper. Big swing and a miss from Neville.
At this point in the game, both the players will be going for the slugger. They're not going to waste times with the singles. As much runs they can add as a bonus for the second innings bowlers.
Asking for a wide. Umpire said it's a wide ball. There was a little confusion. Umpire did not give wide initially, thought that it was touching the shirt. But had a discussion with the batter. No balls touched anywhere. Umpire said it's a white ball. One ball needs to be bowled again by Iron. A big shot that goes up. Can someone catch it? Oh my goodness, they missed it. Couple of runs easily taken at the deep. Umpire said it's a boundary.
Beautiful shot by Neville. At that to the last ball. The captain to Sarawak. Neville now at 7 of 6. With 19 overs done, 258 of 6. Last 6 balls of the game. Going by score prediction. Last 6 balls, how much run will be made?
Last 6 balls, these two batters at least 2 to 3 boundaries. And now if Mohammad is bowling, it's not that easy to score against Mohammad. He's been very accurate. Probably 10 runs, 10 runs in this over.
I feel like
270.
I feel like, yeah, 70. 70. Well, let's see.
There was a massive hit. Fielder is underneath, and what a lovely catch at the deep. Excellent one. Superbly caught.
Neville getting quite comfortable with that shot. Sorry, these are high. We'll go for the bigger one. Couldn't time it properly. Nicked it straight up in the air. No direction. In the hands. Just a bit more power. That would have gone all the way.
Mohammad Ashik deserves a wicket. What do you think, Rahim? The way he bowled today, his pace.
Surely, I haven't seen quite the pace he's bowling at in other games. There's a nick over the keeper. Everything's going for a 6. You just have to time his ball to perfection. Other than that, if you cannot time, he will get you. That's for sure.
It's not easy to face Ashik, but a pacey bowling. And a big swing and a miss from Arif. Arif is not a proper batter. You can treat him as a tail ender. So it's not that easy for him to bat against Ashik. It's going to be an interesting over. That Ashik has full control over the batter.
Ashik now in his comfort zone, giving the balls the batsman. If Arif can just strike it. As I was saying, if he can just strike it, it will go all the way. The pace he's bowling at.
If I were a captain, Rahik, I would definitely place one fielder very fine behind the wicket. What do you think? What do you do?
Surely that, because if the ball goes past the keeper, it's impossible to stop it. The pace he's bowling at. I would have placed fine and I would place a slip and a fine if that's what it takes to stop the ball.
Yes. Yeah, that's the only way they can score. Why do you want to give the 4 runs there? The ball goes up. Should be another wicket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should have been a catch. Should have put a little bit of effort to catch the ball. Be more encouraging for the bowler. He's putting lots and lots of effort in this piping hot sun to at least dive forward, and that was a captain for your understanding. 39 Irene just missed the catch. 2 balls left
balls
in
to
the
go.
last over. Big swing and a miss. That's not a wide because the just passed over the middle stump. The batter moved completely on the offside. Very difficult to score against Ashik. Last ball to go. 263 for 7.
I would love to see a wicket being fall or a big six in the last ball of Ashik. Let's see if he can do it or not.
Couple of runs easily taken. The last ball, the over is done. 265 for 7. What a lovely performance from Kuala Lumpur here. The loss of 7 wickets. They have scored 265. Look at that. Sarawak need 266 from 20 overs at 13.3 overs. This is the first innings break. We'll join you shortly for Sarawak batting. Thank you so much. Men's T20 Championship Interstate Tournament happening between 1st and 12th of August 2025. There are two venues. It's happening, one at Biomass Oval and another one is STC. We are at STC Selangor Turf Club for a game between Kuala Lumpur and Sarawak, whereas Kuala Lumpur have won the toss, elected to bat first. They put a massive total on board, 263 and 264 to win. And chasing that, Sarawak just entered in for the second innings. And here comes the most experienced bowler, Neville, for Kuala Lumpur to start the proceedings. It's going to be an interesting match here because both teams haven't won any game. This is the second game they are playing. A very good swing bowling. Left arm quickie. Neville, known for very consistent bowling, a very good all-rounder. Playing for Selangor, also coaching. For Sarawak, it's Abdul and Hamza opening the proceedings. It's going to be a high pressure game for sure. They need around 14 runs and over. Look at that. Very positive move, going for the shots. A good fielding at the end from Kuala Lumpur. A couple of runs for Sarawak. They're off the mark with 2 runs on the board. Abdul. Very positive start from Abdul here. Lovely comeback from Neville. Abdul Shakur, Sher Mohammed. Neville to Abdul. Fourth ball. What a lovely shot this one. Ball goes past mid wicket. Excellent pull shot from Abdul this time. Sarawak started positively. Very aggressive move from the batters. Stand and deliver. Fearless batting from Abdul here. Six runs off 4 balls. Beautiful balance, a solid opener. Abdul Shakur, Sher Mohammed facing Neville. Look at that, one more pull shot. That is a fielder's cap. The ball goes directly to the short square leg. Just only 1 run. 7 runs came in this first 5 balls. Very positive start for Sarawak. And they have a huge task in hand. Whereas they need 13.51 runs per over to chase this target. Kuala Lumpur scored 265. Losing 7 wickets in 20 overs. 266 to win. Last ball from the first over. What a lovely bowling by Neville here. Leading edge goes to the point fielder for 1 run. First over done, 7 runs on board. Good start for Kuala Lumpur. Anything less than 10, they have a upper hand. The asking rate will go up. Usually, Kuala Lumpur starts with a pace and a spin. Let's see who is going to bowl the second over. The captain himself has taken the ball in his hands. Probably a different bowler. Aryan Akil is the second bowler. Aryan Akil is going to bowl. The bowlers will be under pressure as equal to the batters because the batters will be looking to go after you because they need 14 runs in an over. That's not easy. They need to score at least a six and couple of boundaries to reach the target. Power play is the best time to go for the shots. Look at that. It's a nice bowling, very good attempt from Abdul. Very brave. Abdul Shakur Sher Mohammed. It's a good thinking to put that ball away for the boundary because this is a power play. We can take some risk, no problem. It's a solid bowling by Aryan Akil. Ball was swinging out swinger from middle stump, moving past off stump. A big swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss. He's trying his best to connect the ball. The intentions are very clear. He wants to hit that ball away up and above the long on area, but just missed it. Aryan, very nice bowling. Left arm pacer. Very good shot. Excellent one from Abdul Shakur. He's very strong in the back foot and also playing that pull shot. Eleven runs scored by Sarawak, facing that 265. They need lots and lots of boundaries and sixes. Look at that shot. It's an amazing shot and a wonderfully skilled one, penetrating two fielders off stump. There was a master stroke from Abdul. Look at that. Stand and deliver. Less movement, very effective. Back to back boundaries for Sarawak and Abdul reached 15 in no time. 9 balls. Aryan Akil needs to change his line and length. Very solid shot, this one. Easy pickings for Abdul. Very brave innings. Back to back boundaries. Hat tricks of force for Sarawak. 19 of 10 balls. A perfect opener for Sarawak here. One ball left. Look at that shot. Look at that. That is shot of the day from Abdul. This is simply superb. Look at that. Left foot move away from the body. Ball goes razor sharp over the spin board. Beautiful 6. 18 runs conceded by Aryan Akil. It's quite expensive to bowl the first over. 25 runs on the board. Sarawak chasing really well. The current run rate is 12.5 and the required is under 14. The will to continue. A big swing, completely missed. Just missed his line wide this time. That's a beautiful bowling by Neville, squeezing Hamza here, not having enough time to play the pull shot. Good comeback from Kuala Lumpur here. After that expensive second over, Neville is pulling the strings back on track, not giving anything. And Hamza, all he needs to do is just rotate the strike, give it to Abdul. A big swing, ball goes straight, and a six. What a shot that one. Look at that. This has been happening in STC. All the leading edges goes past the ropes for a six. Such a good wicket. Quite disheartening for the bowlers to see that leading edge goes past the ropes. There was a fielder kept, but he had no clue, no chance to stop the ball. They always say when you flash it hard. That's what Hamza did. Now look at that shot. Ball goes up, somebody comes down. Can they catch it? Yes, what a lovely catch that one from the keeper. Beautifully taken. Little odd fall there. Hope nothing dangerous. Scratched his face on the pitch. Look at that. Our intention was very good. Wanted to go after that bowler over mid wicket. What a running catch from the keeper. Beautiful, beautiful work with the gloves. Wings have been served. And Hamza, after hitting a six, going back to the dugout, Neville is a happy man. He got his wicket. A successful over for Neville here. Look at that shot. That's massive. Monstrous shot. Brutal power. That's Mohammad Sohail. No wasting time here. He knows this is a big game. Ball number one. Gone for a hit. Looks like a T10 for me here. After a wicket, six given by Neville. 2 sixes in this over. Score is pretty solid. 38 for 1 in just under 3 overs. Well played. by Mohammad Sohail. First ball, 6. Carefully played the second one. 3 overs done. 38 for 1. Sarawak. Neville given 20 runs in his first 2 overs. Picked up a wicket. Here comes Arslan Shabir, the new bowler for Kuala Lumpur. A big reputation in bowling under the power plays. Very, very skillful. Changes line and length, pace. A big swing and a miss from Sohail. Wanted to hit that for a 6. Again, completely missed it. The ball is coming back to him. Good bowling by Arslan Shabir. Look at that. Straight like a line. 4 runs. Sohail very aggressive. Clean hitter of the cricket ball. Big swing and a miss. Lovely change of pace by Arslan Shabiria. Look at that shot. That's massive. Very clean like a crystal. Ball goes straight over the ropes for a 6. This time it's Abdul. Effortless shot. You beauty. Sarawak is chasing the target in style. 48 for 1 in just 4 overs. Fours and sixes comes in each over. A big shot attempted by Abdul, completely missed. Look at his strike rate. He's above 200 now. 16 balls, 35. Massive batting. Nice bowling by Arslan. Good comeback after the 10 runs given. Power play is very positive for Sarawak. 48 for 1 after 4 overs. The 4th over went for 10 runs from Arslan. Sohail is facing Arif, the new bowler. Moved away from the stump, and what a lovely bowling by Arif here. Good thinking by the fast bowler. A quick discussion between Sohail and Abdul. Second ball from Arif. Lovely ball, lovely batting. It's a lovely swing from Arif this time. Not able to middle the ball. What a shot! That is improvisation at its best from Abdul. 6 runs. It's a four. Pardon. Look at that movement. He picked that from the fifth stump line. What a brave shot. He is a fearless batter. Abdul 39 of 18. Going after all the bowlers. The asking rate is such 13.74 needed in 15.3. He has all the license to go after the bowlers. He's been very successful doing so. That's a cracking shot. Past the mid on. Straight boundary. Back to back boundaries for Abdul. He's dealing in fours and sixes. The power he generates behind every single shot is very quality stuff indeed. Solid batter for Sarawak. Abdul Shakur Sher Mohammed 43 of 19 deliveries, more than 200 strike rate. Two balls left. The power play. Big swing and a miss. Wonderful bowling by Arif. Understands that Abdul moves away from stump, gives himself some room and play the shots freely. This time he bowled a different length that beaten the batter. Looks like a very good contest between these two. One ball left. The fifth over. That's massive. No ball and a six. Abdul moved to 49. Just 20 balls. Forty-nine. Abdul 49. Very deserving 50 if he scores this boundary or single, whatever he does, it's a 50 run for him. Arif to Abdul. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. That is a bravery from Abdul. Not worried about any 50s, 100s here. A deserving 50 for him. The fortune favors the brave. Wonderful 50, just 22 balls. Abdul rocked the power play. Sarawak 68 for 1 while chasing 265. What an innings from Abdul. Scintillating. With that, I would like to invite Wahid to the com box to continue the over 6 to 10.
Thank you, Amin Bhai, for the warm welcome. You guys are watching us live from STC Interstate T20 2025. We've just witnessed the brilliant shot by Abdul. The control he has over his timing, the connection of bat and ball is truly amazing. None other than Virendra Singh coming in to bowl his first over of the second innings. Solrana still striking it hard, and it will be another boundary. There's no stopping these two. Kuala Lumpur eagerly looking for a wicket. My dad, saying, smart bowler he is. He's going to find some way they're taking a wicket or restricting them. He's not going to let this partnership go on for any longer. Solrana has right now a striker of 220 and Abdul Shakur has 240. Abdul Shakur 53 in 22 balls. Solrana 11 of 5. Abdul Shakur has played 8 4 and 3 sixes. Brilliant batting. Some good runs being scored by 10 overs. The contest is still on. Both the teams giving it their all. Solrana giving the strike to Abdul Shakur, the one who's more dominant, hitting the zone boundaries and not giving those dot balls. They need 13 runs per over to reach the required target. Not getting too greedy, I see. Cannot take risk like this. We both need to build a partnership if we want to win. As I said, when you see with those restricting the runs right now, this will go straight up in the air. Can he get it? And no, the catch is missed. Abdul Shakur gets an early life. Hayat misses it. Not what you expect from him. He's a brilliant fielder. We've seen him take some great catches. Good running between wickets by these two. Last ball from Virendra Singh. Already 8 runs is over. 1 boundary to keep up with the required run rate. And with that, over comes to an end with 76 runs, 1 wicket, 6 overs, 12 run at 12 of 7, 6 of 25. Had coming into the action now. Abdul and Sohail will be facing Had's fiery ball. Abdul Shakur again with the brilliant batting, scooping it over the keeper. And four more runs being added. Brilliant keeping. Sorry, said it. Brilliant batting from Abdul Shakur. Brilliant back from the hat. And Abdul Shakur goes at it again. A huge six. There's no way of stopping this man. Only 10 runs this over. Kuala Lumpur willing to bring the six again. Which took them. Abdul Shakur again. A huge shot. Another huge six. What we can say about Abdul Shakur? He's determined to win the game. There's no stopping him. Not so pleased with it. Slowly bringing down the required run rate, guiding the way, the victory. These last two balls to go. Can we see some more boundaries from Abdul Shakur? Already at 72 of 29. Just getting the ball. No runs. The good thing is not getting greedy, not going for every ball. Izarhad is a smart bowler and he's gonna use that. And will it go all the way? And it does. 20 runs this over. Brilliant for Sarawak. Shakur now at 76 and 31 balls. So run a total of 7 made 170 from 79 is 170 from 78 balls with 9 wickets remaining. Brilliant batting so far by Sarawak. Salah is coming in. Bowl. The 8th over of the game. So we'll run a strike now. Brilliant bowling. Salah is not letting the batsman open up. So as we have seen some cheeky wickets. He's going to give slide. He's going to give slower, and it didn't work with a Shukur now. This is smiling a bit. A swing and a miss. This is the man who was shooting them and taking some good wickets. Shukur, the patience, take the singles, don't give in too quickly. Now, crucial moment, add more 50 runs in the score, but then think about those. As I was saying, Abdul Shukur departs. Sadis takes the wicket. He was the man to do it. Shukur departs for 76 for 34. Brilliant knock. Nonetheless, it was Sadis is the one who broke down this man. They just need 169 from 12.2 overs. Seventy-four balls need left. 169 is one needed. The was score for Sadis over. Mohammad Ashkalam coming in, and Mohammad Sohail Rana. Ashkalam, and you do what Shukur did. Quite close for Sadis. Off stamp would have flown off. Calling in up there in. And this last ball is over. Punching it down. Oh, quick singles are being taken over here. With that, the work comes to an end with 98 runs in score, but 2 wickets down, 8 overs. Sold on a 30 of 8. Ashik 1 of 2. 168 from 72 balls. Williamson coming in again. Ball. First over give only 8 runs. The departure of Abdul has increased the required run rate. Crucial bowling. See. Swing and a miss. Ashikalu giving it his all. Back by God balls. Fiery fielding from Kuala Lumpur. Sarawak struggling now. Slowly the return run rate is increasing. Ashikalu haven't been yet to connect the ball. The bat struggling quite well. And it's gone. Soil runner departs. 13 runs and 9 balls. Lipsing picks up a wicket of Soil runner. Sarawak at 99 of 3 now. Beautiful use of the scene. So had a short innings. Game was quite contested. Abdul was there. After that, the wickets are falling like leaves. And Singh still has 1 ball to go. Kenny from Sarawak coming in to bat at number 4. As well, defending it, taking a single. That marks the end of the 9th over. 100 runs now at the scorecard for Sarawak. 2 wickets down. Ashik 1 of 6, Kenny 1 of 1. Hit 166 from 66 balls. So this is coming in to the 10th over. It will mark halfway of the gameplay. So this is going at again. It's last one. Given 2 runs, 1 wicket. That 2 of Abdul. Punching it down. No runs will be taken straight in the hands fielder. 4 balls to go. And Kenny and Ashik score some runs. Looking like a test match now. Couldn't connect it, Kenny. Nick the bat, bounce, and the hands of keeper. 2 balls to go. I would love to see a wicket being taken or a big shot being played. Come back in the game. Record run rate reached 15. Defending it, Kenny. 2 balls to go. And we see a wicket windfall or a big boundary. A 4 would do as well. Swing and a miss. Beautiful bowling from Sadhu so far. Restricting it, he might get a maiden himself. You're watching us live from STC Lower T2025. The Whites with Empire just 1-1 from his maiden. Could have gotten a maiden over here. Did you go for the variation? Nevertheless, ball to go. Touching it down. No runs taken. And with that, it marks the end of the 10th over, halfway through the game. 101 runs, 3 wickets down. Kenny, 1 of 7. Ashik, 1 of 6. Over here, they need 165 from 10 overs. The required run rate of 16.5. We're having a short things break now. We'll get back to you soon.
Of MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate, Kuala Lumpur versus Sarawak. Chasing 265. Sarawak is doing a good job actually. Scored 100 runs in the first 10 overs, losing 3 wickets. Kenny Kwan and Mohammad Ashik for the two new batters. Good bowling by Virendip Singh. It's a big shot. The ball goes up. Fielder underneath. Can he catch the ball? Oh, just missed it. Easy catch. Put it down. There is There is a quick change of field by Virendip Singh here. It was catchable ball, completely missed it. Solid bowling by Virendip Singh, most dependable bowler. The asking rate is skyrocketing here, close to 17 runs an over needed. Looking one-sided now, even though they scored 100 runs, but it's still way past their batting skills. 265 is not an easy target to chase it down. Clean bowled. Kenny Kwan is gone. Virendip, what a bowler. Look at that. 3 overs done, 2 wickets picked up, fourth wicket gone for Sarawak. Things are working really well for Kuala Lumpur. The flighted one completely missed it. Eleven overs done. 104 for 4 Sarawak. The scoreboard pressure is huge for them. What do you think, Rahik? Think the score is enough?
Sarawak in deep waters right now. To be honest, the required run rate has reached 18. That's what I was afraid of. 15 is doable. 18 at this point in the game and 4 wickets down, difficult. And just as I was saying that, they might have some luck up their sleeves yet. Never know.
They all they need to do is just one-way batting, just go for the shots, and there is no stoppage. There is no way they can slow down the batting because the asking rate is quite closer to 18. You cannot play defensive shots here.
Absolutely. They just have 53 balls. By quite difficult, I would say, without good batsmen. Mohammad Azri going for the bowling. Yes, made one legal delivery, 5 more to go. Ashik punching it down the offside, and it will go all the way. Wonderful 4.
So open stance, going after the bowler, extra covers, super boundary. Couple of boundaries, one leading edge, one properly played. Mohammad Ashik is on song. Very brave innings from him.
Ashik, straightforward. And another boundary. I feel like Ashik is getting the gist of it.
This is sensational batting by Ashik up against Azri. He's one of the finest bowler from Kuala Lumpur.
An
That's how
unexpected bouncer, wide by the umpire. And as I've been saying, Azri, fine bowler he is, youngster. He will play the shot up in the air, no direction under it, clear under it, and gets caught. Ashik Alam departs of just 13 balls, made 15 runs. Azri yet gets the wicket of Ashik Alam. A wonderful breakthrough. Colombo straight, dominating the openers of Sarawak. Abdul Shukur was the main wicket they had to take. The rest of them falling down like leaves. We will now have two new batsmen on the crease, Nazril and Alam.
that's a massive blow because Mohammad Ashik was playing beautifully, and suddenly that change of pace from Azri took his wicket. This is what happens when you chase 265. That is more than the asking rate. That's more than the normal batting run rates requirements. That makes you to play these kind of shots. And good thinking by Azri Azhar because he changed the pace and that got him the wicket.
Okay, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the shots because the required run rate is 7.76. If they don't have 70 runs per over, but difficult for them as well. Nazril supposed to go, bowling to Nazril, the batsman. Swing and a miss. Keeper has no clue where the ball went.
He didn't realize there was a helmet placed and would have been 5 runs penalty if the ball would have hit that. Lucky escape.
I had an incident, where I was keeping and the ball bounced off my hands and hit the helmet. 5 runs added.
It's a
So
rare
pissed.
occasion, right? Rare occasion.
Rare occasion. Very
It
rare.
hardly
Very rare.
happens. Yeah. Because the ball goes either left or right side of the helmet, and also the keeper is standing most of the time in front of the helmet. It's very, very, very rare.
With that, the over comes to an end 12 with 119 runs and scoreboard 5 wickets. Alam 0-0 has been one of with 147 from 49 balls. They have to make each and every ball count now. No other way around.
The height is introduced. Usually a very, very economical bowler. Look at this. The first over he gave 20 runs. The right time for him to complete his quota. Another 3 overs left. So good thinking by Said Aziz, the captain of Kuala Lumpur, to bring Izar back. It's a perfect time for him. Mohammad Nazril face Izar. A big swing and the ball goes straight to the boundary.
Bhai, would you not say we have seen much boundaries behind the stumps today?
Absolutely, Rahik. That's I'm wondering if you take note of that easily, it would have been like 50 runs behind the wicket.
More than that, three sixes were made by Sukur himself.
Probably more than that, not less than that. I'm sure about that.
There's loving behind the stumps, using the pacer of the ball. If you played no runs there, Zerhat will look for his redemption over here. Rodnazril is not taken lightly as well. The former national team player, Malaysian, he is going to give it his all. Not that easy to let him down. Now
And
on strike, we have Alam.
here comes the captain of Sarawak, Irene,
Who will also
bowling
go.
all bowling all rounder, Irene Alam, Chu Chong.
Pushing it down the leg side with a quick single. With that, 13 over comes to end, 129 of 5, 837, and 42 balls. Wicket run rate just above 19. In deep water, Sarawak, we do need a good comeback. 2 good overs will turn the game around for them.
The true partnership is going on. Irene Alam and Mohammad Nazril here. Would like to happily inform that Mohammad Nazril is a coach and student and a wicketkeeper for under 16 ACC tournament. Very, very big name. For the viewers watching, you can see the Nazril is wicketkeeper for under 16 ACC tournament. The coach and student.
What a bowling from Azri, showing that full domination. The captain of Sarawak.
But Nazril is a coach and his student is a wicketkeeper who played for under 16 tournament, ACC tournament. A very solid backup from him to produce such a wicketkeeper for under 16 ACC tournament, proving to be a very good coach. Mohammad Nazril scored 10 of 6. A very proud moment for his students watching him play.
As we're
The
going in for
captain down
third
the
ball.
crease, looking for a big shot.
Last three balls of the over.
Rahik, where do you think the match went wrong for Sarawak? Because they have a very good batting unit as well. But where did it all go wrong?
I feel like their batting had no problem at all. What they're playing is good. But the bowling, they did 265 on T20 and over here at STC. It's just way too much.
So I think they should go back to the drawing room and they should correct the bowling flaws they made today.
We have seen bowlers get hit 20, 30 runs in over in the first innings. It was inexpensive for Sarawak. They should have restricted, but nevertheless, Kuala Lumpur has the superstars, national team in there. But in the batting lineup, Abdul Shukur, he had the responsibility to take that team forward and he could. But what happens as a batter when you start hitting those big shots, you get a bit greedy, and that's when the mistake happens.
It was a beautiful piece of bowling here by Azri Azhar. So when Captain Iron Alum looking to go for a heavy shots, like powerful shots, but he took the pace completely off from his ball and all of them were missed by him. So it's look at the dot balls, 5 dot balls in this over.
And it's taken. Azri on his last ball takes the captain of Sarawak back to the dugout. Fourteen overs done. 131 runs with the scorecard, 6 wickets down, with 135 from over 36 balls. 22 required. The game has suddenly shifted towards Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, only very bad mistakes can make you lose the game from this point. For Sarawak, they had made some crucial mistakes. I feel like on their fielding front and in their bowling mainly. And for batting, no one except Abdul Shukur clicked today. Not enough contribution. And for Kuala Lumpur, Saturdays clicked. Virendra Singh giving a fiery 1 over, 34 runs. And Kizar at the end, giving us 20 plus runs, added to the scorecard. Beautiful batting and bowling from Kuala Lumpur. So,
14 overs, 131 for 6. Asking rate goes past 20. Not an easy task. Look at the shot from Mohammad Nazril, the coach, demonstrating a leg side shot. Fantastic talent.
beautiful six from the bat of Nazril. Doing it over and over. Well, we would expect something from him as a coach. And his students are playing over here. So a bit of peer pressure, I would say. Arin Akila coming in. Beautiful bowling. Just beauty.
Expensive over from Arin. Look at that first over. He already went for almost 20 runs, maybe 18 runs. Now he's given 8 runs in the first 3 balls. That is easy pickings, 4 runs.
Beautiful 4 more runs add to the scorecard. Arin's beautiful way to announce yourself in the field. But even with that, they need quite some runs. The record run rate still at 22 now. Two balls to go.
Barring the 265 runs, Sarawak has done a good job as a batting unit. They've scored almost 143 in 14 overs. That's 10 runs an over. That's a very good batting if you ask me. Under pressure, they're still maintaining the run rate.
And with that, Kuala Lumpur let that slide. Last ball for Mount Nazrul the strike.
Not as expensive as the first over. This one is okay for Arena Kill. Anything less than 20 runs is affordable for him.
And saying that, another no ball given by the umpire. And a huge 7 runs. Already 20 runs this over Amin Bhai. Another expensive one. And with that single, the over comes to an end, 15 over, 151 runs, 6 wickets down. That is from 5 of 4, Mount Nazrul 24 of 10, made 114 from 25 balls. 30 balls.
This is a massive task which already gone past Sarawak. But with that said, even though the wickets are falling down, Sarawak is putting a very good show here.
Ashton Shabir coming in. Ball. Nazrul, who's at 24 of 10 now. Beautifully punching down the offside. No runs taken. 4 runs over there by Nazrul.
Everyone has been taken apart in this over. Look at the amount of fours and sixes in this game, Rahik. Even the first batting side, second batting side, they've been consistently hitting boundaries.
And as you were saying, another one. After the match, in the batting card, we can see how many boundaries each have made.
It's a very good comeback from Arslan here.
Beautifully bowled. Batsman couldn't connect the ball with his bat. Reaching down the offside. And that will go long boundary, 4 more runs.
Match is at the rear end of this competition and 166 for 6. Fours and sixes are pouring like rain here. 4-6.4. And Mohammad Nazril is just killing Arslan's ability to bring the ball back in. 15 ball 38. What a lovely batting by Nazril. He himself a coach. What a proud moment for his students. Proving his students that he is very skillful at this level. Very powerful hitter. Look at that. Look at the crowd cheerfulness from the dugout. They're all shouting. The whole Sarawak dugout is cheering for Nazril's shots here. Just killed Arslan's confidence here. 16 overs done, 170 for 6. Sarawak. They need 96 runs from 4 overs.
Nazrul just going for each and every ball. Closing in. Just 8 runs off his 50. Last 4 overs of the game. 96 run minute in 24 balls. Sarawak gave a good fight, but the fielding and bowling, things messed up. Williamson coming in.
Solid bowling by Virendip Singh here. Look at that. Look at his figure. He is like bowling from a different planet.
Surely,
And
the way he's bowling, from the height, he's using the ball. Difficult to play.
this is an excellent bowling by Virendip Singh. When things are going the other way, he's controlling one end. Master class bowling. Only 1 run and that too very quick over. 4 over spell completed, 13 runs, 2 wickets picked up. Excellent performance by him today. Here comes the captain to bowl the 18th over. Things are pretty tight for Sarawak. They need 31 runs in over. That's five sixes plus 2 runs in an over. Not easy for any team. Not that easy.
So he's coming in again, just punching it down. That won't do any good.
With bowling by
Haris
Said
left.
Aziz. Second ball from Said Aziz. 18th over. Looking for 1 run. It doesn't bother Kuala Lumpur at any stage. Even if they hit four fours in an over, they don't worry much because they way past that 35 needed in an over. It's almost 6 an over needed. A big shot goes past long on. What a lovely game Mohammad Nazril has been having today. He's been wonderful today to watch. 48 in 17 balls. Very powerful hitter. Back to back shots. And it's a 50 for Mohammad Nazril. What a player. Full support from the dugout. So one man standing, 182. Look at that. Look at the energy from the dugout. Everyone feeling very happy, even though they're going to lose this game. Happy for Nazril. There's 2 balls left in this over. Syed Aziz, even though he given 11 runs in this over, but his economy is still very good. 14 runs, picking up a wicket. 1 run to long off. Last ball of the 18th over.
Beautiful shot by Haris. A four. That to Said Aziz has been expensive this over. Nazrul just bashing it. Now Haris in the last ball. That 18 overs are done. 187 of 6. Haris 11 of 13. More than Nazrul 3 of 19. Needs 79 from balls. Quite dominating win, I would say. Not dominating. Sarawak just messed up their bowling and fielding because they have batted really well, maintained a good run rate of 10. No matter if they hit six sixes and 6 ball. Zohad coming in for his third over. Last 2 overs of the game. Looking for the wicket, setting up the field. Got that aggressive fielding. Wide. Getting too excited, I see. Beautiful. Flicking down the leg side. Saved by the fielder. It's a single taken. Harry's on the strike now. A beautiful shot. Wonderful boundary. By Harry's. He would not be happy today. Conceding runs. Hit with a wicket. Sarawak's middle order really disappointed them today. Shalom, Sulrana. Another beautiful shot, and it will reach the boundary. These are expensive today. Another beautiful shot, and it will too reach the boundary. Oh, he viewed six by Harris. These are bad day for him. Two more balls to go. Already 16 rounds is over. A good single. He measures back on the striking end. Still one ball left. These are high. And with that, the over comes to an end. Last six balls, they need 62 runs in six balls. A good win for Kuala Lumpur. They have won only because of their batting lineup. Great effort from the batting of Kuala Lumpur. Hamid Faiz coming to bowling. If we play, single putting Nazir back on the strike, then five balls till Kuala Lumpur wins. As briefly played, and it went all the way. Nazir really happy. F6. Sorry, F4. Sorry, for the 6. That's lost go. At this point, as of just his own stats. Goes again! And straight into this stadium. A huge 6. Back next 6. Right? Another 6. The crowd's cheering up. Nazrul. Teammate versus teammate. Both of them playing at the same time. Goals to go. Nazrul now at 72 of 24. Beautiful knock from Nazrul. He should have come down to the field a bit earlier. And it has reached the boundary. Nazrul really shoot it all. Last ball to go. And see that big 6 with Nazrul. And with that single, the match ends. Kuala Lumpur wins. A great win over Sarawak. And summary is adding 70 of 30, Advance 68 of 31, Pizarro had 36 of 14. Note has been 77 of 26, Abdul put 76 of 34. Note Afnan 27 of 15. Well, a great victory, I would say. Kuala Lumpur has won by 36 runs. Sarawak has given a good fight. The end batting by Mohammad Nazrul was amazing. Ashik Alam and Chu from Sarawak have bowled also great. Until runs. Windup Singh, Sadhis, and Azri all picking up wickets. Keep it. They given runs below 20. Great match so far. With that, marks the end of today's match. Kuala Lumpur has won by 36 runs over Sarawak. Get back to you from the presentation. It's been writing now on the com box. Signing out. Thank you.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of MCA Men's T20 Championship happening at STC Oval. And today's match is between KL and Sarawak, whereas KL elected to bat first. Captain Aziz and his team scored 265 for 7 and they stipulated 20 overs. And they bundled down opponents and won the game by 37 runs. And we have, before we announce the player of the game, may I request Mr. Rakesh, match referee, to give the award to the player of the game. Today we have elected Saeed Aziz for scoring 76 runs, 70 of 30 balls, and 1 wicket of 19 runs in 3 overs. Congratulations, Saeed Aziz. And today is a lot of scorings going on, 6s and 4s. What is your honest feedback about this game?
Look, I think we as a batting unit did our job, scoring 260 odd runs. That's very good. But I would say that, a bit of lacking in our bowling department. Personally, I feel that, we could have done a much better job and try to restrict them, way below runs than what we let them score, 230 odd. So I think we really have to buckle up and come back in the next game and, try to work on our bowling and, try to support the batters, batting and scoring runs as well.
That's a very good, honest feedback from you. And first of all, congratulations for scoring runs and getting wickets. I wish you good luck for your form and your team's form.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And that's all from the post-match presentation. We have KL versus Sarawak completed. And tomorrow we have another game here at STC. See you from the com box tomorrow. Thank you so much.